technology doesn't drive instruction. Instruction drives the technology. It has changed the way I approach my teaching in a lot of ways. For example, from the way I analyze the students' need, for example, in forms of pretests, to the way I design, develop, implement the lesson, and as well as evaluating them.
We really need to keep the students engaged, and I find that students that usually in the past were not engaged are now really excited to come to my classroom and seeing what we're going to do today and what part of the PBL, what did they leave off on yesterday, and what are they going to accomplish for tomorrow. So I'm finding that they're truly engaged, and they're also meeting new people because I'm grouping them randomly. Not with their best friends, I'm grouping them at random, and they're really getting to know each other also, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and who's got talent in different ways. So it's been tremendous.
Using technology, I learn more about what the students' needs are, rather than me just sitting there lecturing. The only thing I learn about is myself, and I don't learn anything about the students when I do that. When I have the technology and I integrate it this way, I learn about their special needs, I learn about what they need, I learned about their weaknesses, and I learn skills that I could come up with to help them with their weaknesses.
I like using technology and iPads in the classroom because it helps us learn better and that it helps us keep up with technology.
He puts all the education into like a big bundle of fun for us, so it's fun.
The technology we've been using, we've had the iPads, we have Apple TV, we have a wireless printer, and we have access to a bunch of different apps that the students can use. They're able to log on to Edmodo, we're able to communicate that way, along with other subject areas, history, science, math. Math is also doing Khan Academy, which we have as well. We have Brain Pop available to us, e-books with the library, so it's been very essential in my classroom.
We do use Team Viewer, so if the kids are having a hard time seeing the screen, either the position of the room, they can log into the Team Viewer and we share a meeting and they can see it on their screen right there. We do have the classroom microphone system where I can speak at a normal volume. By the end of the day, I feel very peaceful, very comfortable throughout the day. I'm always in a good mood because I never have to yell, I never have to raise my voice. The kids, if I notice that a kid is having trouble speaking, I give them the microphone, because to hear yourself speak in the microphone really boosts your confidence, because you can hear yourself speak and you're like, wow, I sound that way. So the kids speak better when they let them use the mic also.
One example of incorporating technology in our classroom is I use a free Web 2.0 tool called Edmodo, and with that we do our daily oral language, or DOL, where as opposed to doing it on the whiteboard, having one student go up there and edit it at a time, this gives me a chance to have get feedback on all the students simultaneously as they're submitting their quizzes.
The Edmodo connects it. If someone has a late night question, we have about 100 students that are on Edmodo, so we have at least one student that is online at any point throughout the evening. So if someone has a question, they post it and someone will answer. Someone, at least one person will answer it, which is very helpful.
My favorite part about Khan Academy is the subjects, the videos and the work that you can do, because if you need hints on the work, they'll give it to you and it helps you over time. And the videos are good educational. When the teacher's out, she can just assign those to us.
Instead of just hearing the teachers speak up, we actually have a funner way of learning, and we will, like, I'm pretty sure if you go home, you'll pay attention to the computer more than your parents, because that's what basically happens with me.
When they get to college, they will be collaborating with other students, including their professors, who they may never physically see.
Collaboration and teamwork. We need to know that as adults. They need to know that in college. They need to know that for the future, just working with one another, being able to agree to disagree, having those conversations, and having use of all those applications and the technology, because technology surrounds us, and that is the way of the future.
Even if we don't have it or incorporate that technology here, they go home and they have it in their homes, in many of their homes. So we're competing against that. So when we bring that technology in here, it changes the game a little bit, because now we have them intrigued with something that they understand, something they know, and they're able to use it in their daily education.
Can I take out my phone? Can I bring my computer to school? Everything was no, no, no. Can I look up a video? Can I play music? Now everything is yes, yes, yes. So we as teachers, I myself am having to get used to that, and the students, instead of coming up and asking those questions, are like, oh, I already know the answer to that, it's yes. I can use the technology that's available to me. So it's really transformed my teaching in that I now look for lessons that will incorporate that technology because I know I will have their buy-in. It'll be fun for them and fun for me to teach them.
What it is like changing of the hat. I'm the hat, I'm the teacher that's supposed to have all the knowledge, and now we're switching it to now the student is wearing the hat. They are the holder of their knowledge. They are being put in a position where they can learn anything they want to learn.
I've seen them transform in a way. I think the main thing would be responsibility. The fact that we're giving them the responsibility for their own learning, accountability. They're teaching one another, so their peer teaching is going on. They're grouped at random, so you have strong students with students who probably need some improvement in certain areas, and I see them feeding off of each other and helping each other. Just that responsibility, accountability is a huge piece for students in middle school.
We're always excited to use the iPads because it's like we learn in a better way than the way we do it in pencil and paper, because in pencil and paper there's no pictures or anything, it's just words. But when you're on the internet and you're learning stuff like songs and all that from verbs and action verbs, you get a picture through your mind. Even though if you just hear something, you can see what's going on better than when somebody's just telling you in their own words.
I do not have a favorite part. I just like them, period. Because it's new to me. I never really seen one before or just used one. I just don't have the opportunity at home since none of us own it. But when I'm here, I'm able to use it, and it's just fun.
I highly invite everybody to come to our technology classrooms, our Cadre 1, see a PBL taking place, and just have an open mind, because it will change your life as it will change theirs.